like children. As soon as they're next to each other, we have to separate these two. It's bad.
It's great.
It's really bad.
Hello, Nickelback. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Welcome to the West Midlands. Obviously, this is the birthplace of heavy metal with Black Sabbath,
There you go.
half of Led Zeppelin. Did you listen to these bands when you were
Can you say
growing up?
their names again? Who?
Black Sabbath?
Oh, never heard of them. No, of course.
Yeah, they had a small
Is this
career.
like a new indie thing that's kind of coming on?
Yeah. Led
What is
Zeppelin,
this
don't know if you heard of
Zeppelin
them.
thing that you're speaking of?
Did you ever listen to them?
Daily.
Daily.
Hourly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How does it feel to be here in the UK?
It's great. Most of our schedules have already turned around. I mean, we've been here for 48 hours. Daniel's struggling a little bit. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but it'll come back around. And look at that. I see blue.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blue sky
I see
sometimes
blue.
in the
sun
UK.
hostage over here. Like,
Don't people in the UK stop working completely and then walk outside if they see the sun just to get
Yeah, we had a
little
tiny heat
bit of-
wave last week and everybody just went crazy.
That's
What
great.
is a heat wave here? Somebody
It's
said there's
like-
a heat wave. How hot is that?
+5.
It was about it was about 20 degrees.
Was it really?
No, it was about 25,
Oh, that's nice. That's hot.
which for us in April was like a miracle.
Half the population melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody just stripped down and everybody was outside.
Sure.
So how does it feel to do these small gigs compared to the big arena gigs?
We're not really playing a gig here. This is just a wonderful rehearsal studio. There's one like this in Pennsylvania in a town called Lidditz, which is Amish country. So you look around the countryside and it's all still, a lot of horse and buggy, because, obviously the Amish don't believe in using powered vehicles or anything like that. And then there's this large, how many stories is it? 6, 8 stories? It's massive black box of a building. There's just nothing there. It just looks like a cube.
It's the Borg.
The Borg has landed and just like right into a field and it stops there. And then you walk in and you see that like U2 has used it. I mean, they rehearsed for that big massive tour that they did with all,
360 tour.
yeah. And now there's one of these facilities here where no one really knows what goes on here, and it's just kind of in the middle of
kind of
nowhere.
weird, isn't it?
And there's this box of a building
Amish here, though.
and lots of trucks outside.
The Amish call that place the Black.
The Black?
It's not a compliment. They hate it.
So you get stuck in traffic behind the horses with all your trucks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, we take our gear in by horse and.
Yeah, we try to blend in immediately.
We want to
Yeah.
be part of the culture.
Get the Clydesdales pulling the.
And then after the gig, do you sort of chill out or do you have a party or?
party.
I think it just kind of depends on if there's a day off. If you got a day off, we tend to go a little harder, And if you've got 2 days off, you go really hard. If you're doing 2 in a row, you try and be on your best behavior. If it's a school night, as we call it, a little bit.
Yeah.
But not too debaucherous.
Just like everybody else. You don't have to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
you abuse yourself.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, we forgot about that. Let's use the microphones. So the album which came out last year, how are you feeling that's going? Is everybody really enjoying the new songs? And because I played Home today on my show, your new single.
We should probably learn how to play that. Should we learn how to play Home?
Again, yeah, maybe. Again, the reception's been great. I'm really happy with how it turned out, too.
Yeah, because it's a bit heavier than more recent albums, and
Yeah.
you've sort of gone back to your early days. Was there a reason for that?
Just felt like it.
Yeah, just felt right. We don't know what we're doing. I don't know if you know that. We just
making up as you go along.
Yeah.
We just start and then stop at some point, and then you find out if there's any kind of connection with the songs. This just felt like there was lots of rock that was coming out. Just
Management
felt right.
shows up, the record company shows up, and they're like, "That's good, you can stop now." And we're like, "Okay, we're done." And then it's like, "Okay,
we
now."
start at some point and then we end at some point?
Yeah.
It's
the thing.
revolutionary
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, no.
Well, we
You
start
know
at
what?
some point, and then we stop at some point.
You
Neil deGrasse Tyson shit
you
right
can
there,
take
man.
that and run with that, but give me credit for it.
Thank you.
I
there you
need
go.
some time with that quote.
Rockstar was a song that exploded here in the UK. Is it true that you had to sort of stop what you were doing? You were working on an album to come here and go on tour, because we were so in love with this song.
Well, you guys passed
Yeah.
over the other 6 singles on that album that worked everywhere else in the world except the UK, and you guys just weren't having it. So we're like, okay, well, we're pretty much done in the UK.
We're finished.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Stop
well,
wearing the record.
Really?
goodbye,
Oh, yeah.
goodbye, Wembley. We won't be seeing you anymore, and the O2, and all the other places that we like to stop in the UK, and we're just like, nah, we will never be going back there, because you literally just went over every single single, and just weren't interested.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
happened?
Rockstar comes along.
You know what
and-
happened with that when Rockstar came along? Something about it was banned.
The Billboard.
Yeah, there was a
for it.
billboard.
Yeah, it was banned.
Yeah.
We
Really?
have it here if something's banned. We go
Yeah,
crazy for it.
I think I'm telling you, I think that's why it popped. They're like,
Yeah,
Oh, we can't listen to it? Well, we're going to listen to it then. That's why we're going to listen to it.
Mommy
And
doesn't
then it
like
works.
it.
Same,
I like it.
Same
And then
thing
it worked.
happened with Frankie Goes to Hollywood with Relax. They did the
exactly.
same thing, banned in the UK, and then it was like, we have to hear this.
It was number
Like,
one.
no, you're
Alice
not.
Cooper did the same thing.
And we did book a tour around that, specifically for the UK because of that. And we were in the studio with Mutt doing Dark Horse. And did we finished it first? Like we just finished
No,
it?
no.
There was about a month left that they still had to do. They
You
were,
had to sort of just stop what you were doing and get out
yeah,
of there.
and go there
He went
and
back
come
to
back and finish some
Switzerland,
stuff.
and then
yeah.
we came over
That's
here
right.
and just did it. I think we just did a UK leg that was completely, I mean, it sold out in like minutes just because you weren't allowed to hear the song. And then all of a sudden,
We're going to listen to that song.
we're going to hear it anyway.
Did you know? Do you know the story of the billboard?
Go on, tell us.
It was all made up.
The whole thing's
there
made
was
up.
no billboard. There
So
was
it was
no
just a
billboard. There was
hoax.
nothing banned. Nothing happened.
I thought
It was
there
all
a
made
poster
up.
sort of saying.
The whole thing is just a made up story.
Yeah.
So there was not even a poster.
No.
No.
Who started the rumor?
One of the guys from our record company.
No, it was a publicist that we had. Yeah, was it that Christian guy came up with that one?
I think it was Michelle.
Oh, was it Michelle Kerr?
I think.
Genius move.
So Feed the Machine has been banned from UK. I don't know if you heard of this.
Yeah. It's a shame.
You're a little.
I mean,
As well as every single that
every-
we are going to release for the rest of our careers. It will be banned.
They just won't play it here because it's banned.
No.
Yeah, I
mean,
won't
it's
play home tomorrow.
Very
I'm not
risque.
playing it.
No, it's been banned.
Not allowed.
And-
Yep.
Where do you guys think you're going to be, in 5 years' time, or what you're going to do after this tour? What are your plans for the future?
We haven't really gotten that far. I'm sure at some point in time, someone's going to pressure us to go make another album, and we'll probably do that. And, we'll just kind of just keep doing what we're doing. I mean, we're just having fun. There's no pressure. It's just a great part of our career because we don't have to go on press tours, and we don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and show up with our acoustic guitars, at radio stations and beg people to play our music. Like we don't
We
have.
don't want to sell records anymore.
Well,
really. we don't want to
passed that
sell.
stage.
We don't have to do any of that
You need
stuff
to.
anymore.
tickets or records anymore.
It's like
That's old.
it's great. Now we just kind of get up in the middle of the afternoon, and show up to the arena whenever you want to, and then go to catering, have something to eat, warm up a little bit, get on
Yeah.
stage, sing our songs, and then it's rinse and repeat. We go to the next city and just and just have fun.
Yeah.
And you'll notice like now on stage, the banter is it's pretty relaxed and it's chill. And Ryan and I just usually just pick on Mike.
Yeah, make it up as we go along. Yeah,
Make it up as we go along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just relaxed but we get it, because we've seen so many shows ourselves, and I recently went and saw Billy Joel. Just what a show! Amazing, fantastic. Like he's just so like that stage is like his living room. And the way he talks to the audience, and he's just got everybody laughing their ass off. And when you see that, and when you feel that comfortability, you become comfortable. You notice when you watch somebody on stage and you can tell they're nervous, and then suddenly you feel like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
It's like, but when someone's just really relaxed, and then suddenly you're relaxed.
Wasn't one of your first gigs where you couldn't make it? You had to improvise.
that's right. Well, that was a long, long time ago. Daniel wasn't in the band at that time, but
What's that?
when Mitch couldn't make it to the gig, I wonder if that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the drummer didn't make it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
That was
actually,
a
we're
long
going back to
time
the
ago.
90s here.
Oh yeah, probably
we were
97 or
we were
something.
doing an in-store CD store. CDs were things that you actually put in a CD player.
Yeah, put them in
They
a
had
CD
music
player.
on them.
Yeah.
and then you had to buy them. It was something you held in your hand.
So as far as forms of music format
Yeah.
go, starts off as a vinyl.
yeah,
And then it moves into 8-track. And then it goes to cassette tape. Then CD. Now it's free.
but even the CD player, you'd have to pull it out of your car and carry it with you when you went to the restaurant.
yeah.
Yeah. Or
That's a
you could
whole
get
other
ones to
thing.
just the
Face
front.
plate.
Or you can just with the front. Yeah,
Just a display.
that was further in the future.
Yeah.
That's a bad neighborhood.
No, we did an in-store at this record store, and yeah, our drummer, he was from the Vancouver Island. We were playing in Vancouver,
Yeah.
missed a ferry or something. I don't know.
That's
Couldn't
right.
make it. We're like,
Yeah.
so Chad hops on the
I
drums.
had to play drums and sing.
I'm playing all the
was
guitar parts,
fun.
Mike's playing the bass, and we're just like, we are now Rush. Except not near as good.
Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful time here in the UK. The first one's in Glasgow. And thank you for coming to do this exclusive session for Absolute Radio listeners. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to
Thank you
meet
so much. Thanks for having us.
I hope you can use some of this.
There's got to be 2 out of the 10 minutes. It's good.